Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live. My name is Karen Scott, and this is Karen's Stamp Pad. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Edmonton, Alberta. So, welcome to Thursday's live. So, today I'm playing with the Coffee with Friends again, and I just wanted to show you a couple of new ideas. Um, the other ones we did some fancy fold cards. This one there will be one fancy fold and just a plain card, but I've brought in a couple of other suites, or should I say bundles, dies, specifically the dies from the bundles, and we're going to be playing with those and making a few cards. So I don't have much else to say, so let's just get right to it. And I will turn my camera down and show you some. I played a little bit more with the stamp set the other day, Tuesday after I happy Thursday, Denise. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so I played with it a little bit more. I didn't like the one fancy fold card that I did. I didn't like the paper that I chose, and anyway, so I redid it. I will show that to you, and the other ones. So let me turn my camera down, and let's see if I can get this right. And okay. There we go. Okay, you get a little flash in the meantime of my thing. So this was the card that I did the other day, and I changed up the paper, and this is kind of what it looks like. So I like this one better. Really like the polka dots in that designer series paper. So that one I think turned out rather well. I used some vellum on this. The vellum is it's a specialty vellum anyway, and it comes in three different designs, but I use the polka dots. And with the hearts, I pulled in an old stamp set because I'm making some cards for a boutique, and she likes the sassy sayings, so I brought in lighthearted lines, which has been retired for quite some time. And so just these guys, friends forever. And then it says, I hate to break it to you, but you're stuck with me. So anyway, and then I've got there's everything is figure outable, and a few other ones. So and then I made this one. So just using different designer series paper. And today I'm going to, we're just going to make let's see, just a basic card. And so I've pulled in my boho blue, and in the Cheerful Daisies bundle, there are Fresh as a Daisy Sweet, there is the designer series paper, and there is a blue side, and it has boho blue as well as the blue azure. I think that's how you pronounce it. So you could use either. I think there was more boho in this piece that I cut. There's a little bit of the azure up here, but so I decided just to do one of these folds. So I cut it at 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. A piece of hello Kathy, designer series paper, 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to glue that down. So this is just, this card that I'm making is not a coffee card. So I think I did this just to show you that you can, I don't know, I liked the, this lady, she's sitting here thinking. It could be, the thinking of you stamp sound. It could be, or, almost anything. So I used the framed florets die and I cut that out. I know it's retired, so you can use ovals if you want. I'm just going to bring in my blue because I want to blending brush and just put a little bit of color on that white so it's not so bright. Let's see. I'm going to bring in my scrap piece of paper. My blending brush wants to stick to my pad. Here we go. There. So with this, it almost looks like you're sitting at the water at the beach. I thought of bringing in one of the what was it, the by the bay, and putting some clams or whatever around, but I'm going to use the Cheerful Daisies instead. So let's, and this, when I cut a piece out, I just wanted to put that around that so it looks like a picture frame. So you could do that if you have oval dies or circle dies and just use two different sizes so that there is a little bit of a border sort of in between. Let me just grab a few tools. Okay, so I'm going to just adhere this right about there. I'm going to bring in some greenery from the Cheerful Daisies. And I want to put one, I think, right here. To put on a little bit of glue so I don't make a mess. And the second one, I'm going to put coming out of the top. Hello, goodbye, Margaret Ann. I will read your comments later. Okay. And then what I did was I used the alphabet dies. So, and I cut out the word love. And I did it in the blue, the boho blue. And I'm going to put that on after I put this on. Forgot about it. Sorry. And I'm mumbling to myself. So if you can't hear me, let me know. All right. Okay. So let's put this on. So this card you could give, like with the word love, you can I guess give it for Mother's Day is over, but what else is coming up? And I'm going to have to overlap just a little bit. Unless I move. If I move this over, I'm going to end up with glue everywhere. On the next card, I used the alphabet dies, and I this could be for a birthday. I used what I was gonna say was I used the, what do you call it? Um, adhesive sheets, so then I didn't have to deal with glue, and it's easier to reposition too. Okay, and my E. I've seen some really cute cards made with the alphabet dies. I did a class, with my upline, Karina. She was doing an in-person class, and I've been wanting to get out and stamp with everybody from our group and stuff. And you were there, weren't you, Kathy? To the ice cream, we had an ice cream social, and so the uh, she had cut out the word yummy and put it down the side and used the ice cream dies. Uh, and stamp set. So that was sort of that was the class. So we have that. Now I'm going to bring in a couple of the smaller pieces and cut a couple of these out and bring in my blue. Put these together. So I think this would make a nice birthday card. And my scissors. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had actually I'd gone to a couple of them. She did one, and she did the retiring tea bundle. So we did a tea class, and everybody got a teacup, and we did 4 projects, and so the word tea was cut out and used on one of the cards, and or maybe even a couple of the cards. And so we had different types of tea, and that was a lot of fun, and lots of goodies to eat. And then the ice cream social, we had we had floats, ice cream floats. Oh, they were so good. I had a root beer float. Haven't had one of those in years. So okay. You could just leave the card as is if you wanted, but I want to bring in my daisies. I love this these dies. Okay. All right. Oops. Oh, my puppies are barking. So my little guy's still home from school. He's not vomiting anymore, but he's still not, his stomach is still giving him some grief. So I think he should be. I think it was because I fed him too much last night. He finally was eating again yesterday, and I think I overdid it for him. All right, and I'm going to put that right there. Put a couple dimensionals on this flower, and then we're done. This card, except for the inside, so you decorate however you like, but there's a birthday card or just a thinking of you card. It could be Could be anything, you know. I'm here for you. Sympathy. And I did it in the Moody Mauve. So there's two there's two of them, but that's our first card. And then the second card is going to be a bit of a fancy fold. So let's just bring in our paper trimmer. I'm going to use the Pebbled Path. I'm going to cut my cardstock in half. Oh, yes. I you know what? I can probably grab my cards that we did. So let's cut this in half. Sorry, 5.5. The ice cream cards, I think I still have in my, just sitting right over here. So if I do, I'll show you the ice cream cards. And yeah, it's definitely steal the idea. You do cards for the troops. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got our piece of 5.5 and 5.5 by 8.5. Sorry. And we are going to score it at 2.5. And 6 3/4. I do believe, and they should match up. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Okay. So we've got, I guess it's a gatefold card, right? But it's just a little off. It's not scored evenly. So we'll put that aside. I have a piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to cut so that I have the pieces here. So I want 2 2.25, I believe. Hold on. No. Oh, good thing I didn't cut that. We want 1.5. I think I did 1.25. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to pull out some more paper. Okay, let's see. We want 2.25. Grab another piece. 2.25 by 5.25. And 1.5 by 5.25. Now let's see if I did that right. Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, Kim. Oh my gosh. Nice to see you again, or nice of you to join me again from Abbotsford. What are we doing tonight? We are doing playing with coffee or coffee with friends. And what I did was just to show different ways to use it, and it doesn't have to be just for coffee. So this was our first card, Cynthia. And you can give that as a sympathy card. You could, give it as a birthday card if you wanted. And I pulled in the Cheerful Daisies and the alphabet dies. So this one, I'm going to use my alphabet dies. I went ahead and cut the word coffee. So I'm just going to adhere this. And, well, thank you. So I'm going to be out your way this summer, Kim. I'm going to be in, well, I'm going to be in Maple Ridge again. I'm heading to, let's see, in August, I'm heading to Penticton and spending 10 days there. But during that time, I'm going to meet my brother down in Maple Ridge for Rock Maple Ridge. And we're going to take in the concerts there. So we passed through Abbotsford. And like I said to you, I think I told you before, both of my youngest grandkids were born in Abbotsford. So we passed by there. It was like I showed them the last time when I was there last year. Okay, so I've cut the word coffee. Now you can figure out how you want to place it, and I'm using the what's it called? The is it bubble bath? Bubble bath pink, because I think it goes really well with the pebbled path. So, oops, I'm stuck to me. I think I'm going to put it like this. Instead of just straight. So I will go ahead and peel the back. So I did use the adhesive strips on the back of these ones. And like I said, these will stick. So you can place them, but they're not glued right on, so you can't get them off like my other ones. So today's another beautiful day here. The sun is shining. We have been the last few days getting a haze from the smoke from the forest fires here in Alberta. But there's not much out there that I can see today. It's not as bad. And the sun is shining. It's nice and warm and not too hot. The hardest part of this is just getting the back off. Okay. One more. Oh. There we go. That looks okay. Here. So now what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have fussy cut. Not really, but for anybody who doesn't have a scan and cut, I stamped and I cut these the croissants and teacups or coffee cups, and I'm going to And I've gone ahead and I've colored them. And I'm just going to place them down the side. And I think I'm going to pop them up. All the other cards I used the ladies sitting with the coffee cups. So I thought I'd try to do something with these croissants and coffee. There. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh. I've been out of the hospital. Oh. Oh. Well, I hope everything is okay, Cynthia. Not fun spending time at the hospital. Oh. Yes, enjoy the beautiful weather. Okay, so let's just bring in a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. We can put that in here, and I'm going to bring this back in, bring in a pink. I haven't, I don't have a blending brush for the pink yet, so I need to pull one out, and I'm just going to put a little bit of pink around the outside so it's all right. Doesn't want to pop open. Here we go. Just put a little edge on it. Yeah, the colors are really stunning together. I like the Moody Mauve with the pebbled path too. It's kind of brings a little pop of color to what would normally be a very drab, I think, color. So yes, Cancer does suck. I'm sorry. Yes. I lost my dad to cancer 10 years ago. And my mother-in-law 3 years ago to cancer. And my brother was diagnosed with cancer. He was stage 4. He's my younger brother. But I don't want to make everything sound so gloomy, but my brother just about 2 months ago had gone to see the doctor, and he is cancer free, and he was stage 4, so there is some hope. He's on some trial drugs, or has been for 3 years now, and they gave him 5 years, and so there's hope. So keep positive. Okay, so now I just need to do something on the inside, but here is our second card, and my coffee looks a little off in the camera. So let's see, let's grab some stamps. I put Where's my stamp set? Hiding underneath everything. So, okay, let's go. Same thing I did the other day. I think I'm thinking of you. And coffee too. I want those fairly close together. And then let's get together soon. So I'm going to put those down. Hopefully they're all fairly straight. And bring in my pebbled path. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like my hair darker. It's I have to keep going and getting the darker colors put in because my my hair washes out and bleaches out in the sun and with the and just the shampoo washing all the color out, so it gets pretty light. And text my hairdresser, you gotta darken me up. So I like it dark. All right, so thinking of you and coffee too. I could put a flower here, or I could put another one of these right there, but then that might overdo it, seeing as we've got 3 on the front. But there's our second card. Here is our first one. So a couple of different ideas using this coffee with friends. And yeah, so let me know what you think. And let me grab before let me just see if I can find those ice cream cards for you. Or not ice cream cards. So this was, like I said, my upline, Karina. She held these classes. And so this is one of the ones that I made. What? Oh, share a milkshake. I wanted to, so this is with the share a milkshake bundle. So here's the first card we did. And we did this. So, you know, use your what do you call it? Your alphabet dies. And here's a little tag to go with that. I also have the ice cream stamp set. I'll never get rid of it because I love, this is my favorite happy birthday stamp set or stamp. And I love the whole suite with the punch and everything else. So, and that's another one. And then this one. So hope you got some ideas there. And let's see. Yeah. So Denise, I hope that that gives you some ideas for your troops. Pull out a couple of your stamp sets and away you go. But yeah, I had a lot of fun at that class. So, and so that's that. Great color combos. Thank you. All right. So let's see. That's it for me today. And I got to figure out what to do. I wasn't going to do another coffee with friends today, but I was still playing with it from Tuesday and playing yesterday, and just couldn't seem to get it out of my mind. So I ended up doing that. I couldn't come up with. I've got other new stamp sets I was going to play with, but I just haven't got the what do you call it? Um, the inspiration or any ideas. So I had to finish with this stamp set. So I'm making a few, like I said, a few cards for the boutique, and pulling in my sassy sayings and using that because I just sold what was it? It was something with girlfriends. I need some cute like just women, and stamps. So anyway, that's it. I've rambled on enough. So I will see everybody back here on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and I will play with some other stamp sets and hopefully come up with some good ideas. And I'll see you then. So everybody enjoy the weather. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, Denise. Take care. Bye for now.